All right, I've got another once removed story to tell you
Go
guys.
ahead.
It's another ghost story. This one comes from my wife. I remember her telling me this early on in our relationship. Anyway, when she was a little girl, her family would travel down to somewhere in the panhandle of Florida. I don't recall exactly where, to visit family. And she says that she has a very clear memory of waking up in the middle of the night in the room that she was sleeping in. And there was an old woman, or I say old, but I don't think she was, ancient or anything, just an older woman sitting on the end of her bed, brushing her own hair. Like the old lady was brushing her hair. And my wife woke up and saw this at the foot of the bed and wasn't scared necessarily, just okay, this person's
As long
there.
as the old lady wasn't brushing your hair and your wife saw
Yeah,
it,
and,
that
and
would be
she was
weird.
she was young, so she just kind of thought it was, somebody in the house, but she didn't recognize this person, and then went back to sleep, and that was it. And she never really thought about it until years later. And this was, probably a year or two before I had met her. But she was talking to her sister one time. Her sister is a couple years younger than she is, and the top they were talking about going down there when they were kids, and her sister told her the same story, that she would wake up in the middle of the night and there'd be this woman brushing her hair at the foot of their bed. But it was nobody that they knew. It was no, like, as they got older, they realized, they looked back and thought about it, like, who was that lady? It wasn't somebody, it wasn't their aunt or anybody. There was nobody else in the house that matched this description. And they talked to their parents and everything, and they're like, no, there was nobody else there. It was just, anyway, so it was a ghost, apparently, a
Yeah.
ghost that sat at the end of their bed and sat there and brushed her hair.